The boy who spoke in silence. Ethan was the kind of student most people barely noticed. He always sat by the window, third row from the back, not too close to the front where teachers might call on him, not too far where he'd seem like he didn't care, just safe, invisible. He wasn't unpopular, he wasn't anything really, just the quiet boy who smiled politely and kept to himself. But every day, at exactly 9:10 a.m., his world changed. That was when Mia walked in. She wasn't the loudest girl in class nor the most dramatic, but she had this warmth about her. She laughed easily, talked to everyone, and somehow made even the most boring days feel lighter. Ethan never spoke to her, not once, but he noticed everything: the way she tucked her hair behind her ear when she was nervous, the way she tapped her pen when thinking, the way she always helped classmates without hesitation. And every time she laughed, Ethan felt like the world paused just a little. The fear Ethan had imagined talking to her 1,000 times. Hey, Mia, do you understand the homework? Nice weather today. Every version ended the same way, in his head. Because in reality, his chest tightened, his throat closed, and his courage disappeared the moment she was near. What if I say something stupid? What if she thinks I'm weird? What if I ruin everything, even though there's nothing yet? So he stayed silent. The turning point one afternoon, everything changed. The class was assigned a group project. Fate, cruel or kind, placed Ethan and Mia in the same group. His heart nearly stopped when the teacher read their names. Looks like we're teammates, Mia said with a bright smile. Ethan froze. Yeah, that was it. One word, barely audible. But Mia didn't seem to mind. Small steps. At first, Ethan let Mia lead everything. She talked, planned, organized, but something unexpected happened. She kept including him. What do you think, Ethan? Do you want to handle this part? That's actually a really good idea. Each time she said his name, it felt unreal. Slowly, very slowly, he started speaking more. Short sentences, then longer ones. He realized something shocking. Mia wasn't judging him. She was listening. The change weeks passed. Their project turned into after-school study sessions, which turned into casual conversations, which somehow turned into laughter. Real laughter? Ethan found himself saying things without overthinking every word. And Mia? She noticed. You know, she said one afternoon, you're actually really funny. Ethan blinked. I am? Yeah? You just hide it. For the first time, he didn't look away. The confession. The project ended. No more excuses to stay close. Ethan felt it slipping away, the only bridge he had to her. So for the first time in his life, he decided to do something terrifying. He asked her to stay after school. His hands trembled. His heart pounded so loudly he was sure she could hear it. Mia, I... I need to tell you something. She waited patiently. I've liked you for a long time, even before the project. I just couldn't say it. Silence. The kind that feels like forever. Ethan braced himself for rejection. The answer. Then Mia smiled, soft, genuine. I was wondering when you'd say that. Ethan looked up, stunned. You were? She laughed gently. You're not as invisible as you think. His chest loosened. I like you too, she said. The beginning Ethan didn't suddenly become the most confident guy in school. He still got nervous, still overthought things sometimes. But now, he wasn't alone. He had someone who saw him, not as the quiet boy in the corner, but as someone worth knowing. And for Ethan, that changed everything. Sometimes, love doesn't come from being the loudest or the boldest. Sometimes, it just takes one brave moment to finally be heard.